headlines on Capital TV. Alleged Ivory kingpin Feisal Ali Mohammed has been granted a 10 million shilling bond by a Mombasa court. He was initially freed in March on similar terms, but the bond was cancelled soon after. At the time, the High Court ruled that Mohammed may never appear in court for proceedings. The court noted that the suspect was arrested in Tanzania 7 months after charges were preferred against him. Apostle James Nganga has been released on a 500,000 shilling cash bail. Nganga had spent a second night in jail after the prosecution opposed his release, given he is already facing a charge of conspiring to defeat justice. On Thursday, the apostle denied causing death by dangerous driving on July 26th, when a Range Rover he has been accused of driving rammed into a vehicle one Mercy Njeri was driving, killing her. Senior resident magistrate Timothy Ole Tanchu released Nganga, saying he was unconvinced by the prosecution's argument. He said that Pastor Nganga had cooperated with investigators and found that he was not a flight risk. The magistrate also ruled that he was unlikely to endanger any witness in the case, as those who will testify had already given their statements to the police.
With one surety of a similar amount or a cash bail of Kenya shillings 500,000.
Imenti Central Member of Parliament Gideon Mwiti, who is facing rape charges, now says he's a saved man. In an interview with Capital TV News, Mwiti announced that he would now be a fisher of men, but refuted accusations that it was prompted by the charges facing him. He claims to have sold his liquor businesses and says he's now keen on making new friends. Mwiti is accused of raping and assaulting a woman said to be married to one of his friends.
Since I want to be a fisherman from today, I started fishing here. And this is the next place to fish. I don't know whether my friend is bored by my talk, or whether he has heard that I can talk something which can complement his.
And in other news, First Lady Margaret Kenyatta has described Machakos as the most progressive county in Kenya. The First Lady lauded the county government of Machakos for displaying the traits of a transformative leadership that is poised to make history as the best and most visionary administration currently serving the county. She praised the Machako governor's spouse, Lillian Nganga, for spearheading a drive to create cancer awareness and facilitate breast and cervical cancer screening in the constituencies falling under the county. The First Lady spoke at Kenyatta Stadium in Machakos town, where she delivered the 32nd Beyond Zero mobile clinic to Machakos County. And in the world of business, Deputy President William Ruto has urged African countries to produce a positive narrative for the continent. Ruto expressed concern that the continent was being portrayed as one that is ravaged by conflict, disease, and poverty. Speaking during the official opening of a World Tourism Organization conference at a Mombasa hotel on Friday, the deputy president said the African continent has the ability to tell its own story rather than relying on others.
This industry, therefore, is too important. We must grow it, and I'm here to categorically state that with regard to becoming a single destination, our opportunities are bigger than our challenges.
And finally, taking a look at the world of sports, Bendon Karoki has said that the men's 10,000-meter squad will run together to bring home the elusive title to Kenya for the first time since 1991. Karoki will team up with world cross and world half champion Geoffrey Kipsang and the 2013 bronze medalist Paul Tunui in their bid to dethrone British superstar Mo Farah from the throne in the first track final. And that's a wrap up of today's top stories. I've been your host, Angela Amboy. For more on these and other stories, make sure you like and subscribe on our YouTube channel at Capital FM Kenya.